How to blibbity build a plane. What is up, guys? Choo here, showing you how to build a plane. The jet I'm chose is a Super Hornet, and I'm going to do my own custom design on it, so I hope you guys really enjoy it. Basically, as you can see, I have things sped up, okay? I don't actually build this fast, so I sped the build up because it takes quite a while to build something this complex, especially off the top of my head, like, because you guys requested a jet, and I just played around with building a jet, and this is what I came up with. So first of all, what you want to do is just get your pattern ready, okay? Don't forget, you can pause this video at any point and see how things are done if you want to follow it bit by bit, but I can just talk you through it. So basically, the cabin is 5 wide in the glass panes, okay? Now I think this is very important for the exact size you want it to be. You know, you don't want it to be too thin or too thick. Now the reason I've done it 5 wide is because the plane has to be a bit bigger than most things. Like, it has to be a certain size in order to have a perfect amount of detail. So what you want to be doing is having a look around the plane, getting the ideal shape you want. Just mess around with whatever items you use. I always use half slabs because it gives things more detail. Can't stress that enough. So what you want to do now is just start covering the top of the plane like with half slabs, because you're going to have an engine in there, and it just gives it that kind of frame look, okay? And you want to shape the front of the plane with the glass. So what you also want to do is make sure that the clay at this side comes up a bit further in the center region, okay? Now the reason that is because it gives it that kind of like the top opens kind of look, or whatever, like most jets have. And just kind of mess around and get that shape you want, guys. And that's basically it for the cabin. The cabin is that simple. Don't judge your build by the very start. Obviously it needs to develop over time, so just do certain bits at certain points. So now I'm going to move on to the very center, which is the body. So the body is kind of like a plus shape, and then you're going to thicken it up. So it's very simple. Like, I'm going to just talk you through what I'm doing here as I have it sped up. Like, it's very simple. So just kind of get your T shape, then flatten it out, and find out what you want. Now the reason I'm bringing it down at the back there is because you want the plane to kind of look like it's aerodynamic, like most planes, and I think this is a good way to achieve it. So as you can see, it's all to proportion there. Now the bottom, you just need to thicken out when you get to more of the center, because that's where your wings are going to look like they need support, you know what I mean, a bit of frame. So I actually end up doing that with half slabs, so I just leave that for now and work on the front a bit more. Now the front, you can just basically, you know, you want everything linked up nice and neatly. Like, just remember, the air goes past the head and comes down. Just think of like the aerodynamics of a plane, and then start working on your wing, okay? Now the wings is very simple. It's 1 by 2 by 2 by 5 ones by 4 by 2 by 2 by 1. Okay, so you don't necessarily need to list what I just said. Just slow it down once again and look at the shape, and then all you want to do is start filling in the wings, okay? Now all I'm doing is just literally filling the wings with half slabs, and then I'm going to add on more detail once that's done. So I hope you guys are really enjoying this tutorial. As you can see, I had to rush it. I had to not rush, I had to speed up the whole process with the video, because it does take quite a while to build it. And then what you want to do on the top of the wing is bring it out by a half slab, okay? Now that doesn't have to be exact, just kind of copy the pattern. It's like it's a 3 ones by 3 by 1 by 3 by 1 by 3, okay? And then you just want to add some glowstone detail every 2 blocks or so apart. So as you can see, that's one wing there. And what I'll do now is just start working on the inside of the cabin. So what you want to do is have the inside of the cabin lit up quite well, and do it so that you can see the light from underneath the plane as well. That's why I got rid of those 2 blocks. And as you see, right this second, I'm kind of making it look like there's a front cabin, because the actual co-pilot is at the front of a jet, and you're not able to get into that area. But I'm working on the chair now with basically just get a bit of a unpowered rail and leave it there, and the minecart shouldn't move. So that looks like a pretty cool chair. And then just add some detail at the back, so make the lighting look a bit cooler, and add a ladder as well. So there's the lighting is cool, and then add red details is the color little added detail I'm gonna add to this plane. So that's the cabin basically finished. Now what I'm going to do is just skip the second wing. So now you can see I'm adding details onto, I have both wings done. So you just want to copy the wing design from the other wing, just copy it on the other side, and then just keep doing your details. So at the back of the wings, don't forget every space apart have 2 single half slabs for that added flappy majiggy the flappy majiggers of the plane. Alright, and then just taking the frame with half slabs then as well to look like the wings are supported. So that's very simple. You just copy the wings, and what you want to do is start working towards the back, okay? And how you do that is you're just going to make the rear support for the rear wings, which are two smaller wings. You're going to have two kind of I don't know what to call them, but they're like that's what I'm working on now. You see, it's like basically fins that are like just aerodynamic. Makes it looks cool anyway. I don't know what they're called, but somebody can comment and tell us below. But as you can see, they're just a simple 5x3x2x1, and you're just bringing them out at each side. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Don't forget, you want to do this, and then you want to link it up with half slabs in between. I'll show you after I cover this with half slabs. I'll link it up right now. You can see the link. There's a link there, there's a link there, and there's a link there, and there's a link there. It kind of gives it that more structured support look. Okay, so I hope you guys see that. Don't worry, that's not all for the back. That's not literally the start of the back. What a lot of people mistake when they're doing planes is they forget the back of the plane. They think, oh, wings, and it's done, you know what I'm saying? So what you want to do then is just start trying to figure out where you're going to put this engine, you know what I mean? So as you can see here, I'm just playing around with it, trying to figure out what would be the right distance to put engine. So when you're doing your engines, you don't want them too close together because it's going to look stupid. You need to make it look so that it doesn't stick out too far at the back, so it's still aerodynamic, and that they basically stick out. Just, it has to be perfect. It's really important where you get these. That's why you can see I'm messing with this, and there two of them are all over the place. So once you finally have your place decided, what you want to do is just cover it with one block each. Get rid of it. Don't have that red block shown, okay? And then bring it back about 3 or 4 blocks to give it that kind of engine-y, thrusty look. And then what you want to do is get a redstone torch and just plop it in the middle there, okay? So hope you guys like the detail like I'm putting into the planes. I do use half slabs a lot. That's probably my biggest secret. So guys, jump on the copy it by all means. Just give me credit, and make sure you don't feel free to put a video response in if you're yourself building a plane. So those two engines look pretty cool. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just have a look around, see if everything's to proportion, and start on the rear wings. So the rear wings are really simple, okay? What you want to do is put them up on this level here and do 2x2x2x1, okay? Yeah, so very simple, and then just make it double slabs. So that's basically the rear wings, and we're nearly finished now, lads. So I hope you guys are really enjoying this tutorial. As you can see, it's just so simple to make. Once you follow this, like this once again, this design was made up 100% by myself, and I think it's really cool. I love the plane. Like, I love the whole feel to it. It actually feels like you're sitting in a fire jet when you're in it. So you want to get these wings done, just bring them straight back, the rear wings, and then just add some extra detail at the edges to kind of make them look a little bit more aerodynamic. Just one block. Now get some glowstone, just pop it in there, give it more of that kind of stringy look to it. And then one more thing I'm going to do is just add some missiles. You gotta have missiles. You can also have these coming out your jet in midair, and find a perfect position for where you want these. What I used was dark grey wool and red for the top of them, and I thought it came out pretty sweet. Like, so these are definitely a nice little added feature to it. And you want to make these pretty long, because in real life missiles are really long at the sides of the planes. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. If you want another build, be sure to tell me in the comments what you want me to build next, just anything at all. And if it's not too time consuming, because I'm working on a lot of other videos at the moment, I'll try find the time to make you a tutorial. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoy this. And I'll definitely do more, because I got a great response from the boat. So Choo Choo out.
thanks for watching Choo's Gaming. Do not forget to subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Choo here, and I'm gonna bring you some more awesome content. And everybody that's on the banter train, let's keep this train steaming. And to all you haters, shut the up. Choo out.